Now, Sudan has been facing an issue of conflicts for some time now. Among many other things, it's actually quite hard to fathom the kind of impact these conflicts have had on the country's artistic and sporting sectors. The Sudan In Focus art and film exhibition that took place recently at the Alliance Francaise sheds some light on the plight of the country's women, artists and sports persons. Let's take a look at how it went. Enjoy! A great deal of stories about Sudan often go untold. Overshadowed by the conflicts that have been experienced in the country for a long time now is a community of artists who are bringing to light the almost forgotten Sudanese history and what this society is today.
وأهم من ده كله البصمة. الحياة بدون مجازفة أو مجازفات بتصبح حياة روتينية. أما المجازفة فبتخلق من الحياة متعة.
The film and art exhibition Sudan In Focus at the Alliance Francaise was a rally for support for Sudanese artists hailing from conflict-stricken zones and some even forced into exile.
بجد رسالة للمجتمع لأنه هم بضحوا قد شنو تضحيتهم ظاهرة جدا يعني وأتحرقوا كل الصعوبات إنهم بيتحدوا في الحياة.
Past film on the screen, titled The Salon, highlighted the plight of the Sudanese woman faced with issues key among them gender-based violence and how the women have formed communities where they can speak out and help each other out.
انتي ما فاهمة غير انه بيقوي يعني اللياقة بجد بخليك تدافعي لانه شنو هو تكنيك كده فانت بتقدر تشيل الزول ترميه حتى لو هو كان يعني اكبر منك ولا سمح يعني حجم مع انه انت رهيبة زي
My name is Rafa Renaz. I'm a Sudanese filmmaker and I've been doing documentaries for like 2 years and now I'm doing fiction and other stuff, but my film here today is called The Salon. It's about like a safe space for women and how they found this magical place when they can do their nails and hair and somehow sharing their secrets and helping each other. And boom, there is a woman who's helping other women that been, domestic abused and being abused in their houses by like family members and stuff. She's just helping them and being the role model for other women and how the Sudanese community, like being there for each other. So just like for me as a woman, it's really important to tell like this kind of stories.
بعدين بتمسك يده بسفاله ولكن بتحرق لما انت تجر يده البرفان دي لما يكون خدت يده فوق وعلى مد انه لما يكون قصاده في حته ثاني كده مسافه وش فيه يعني فوش عيونه هنا مع الضيو دي كلها دفاع يعني المواقع كلها جنبك وراك.
The second, titled Journey to Kenya, showcased the lengths passion can drive you and most importantly shed some light on the impact political conflict has had on the Sudanese sporting fraternity.
ما كان لنا اصلا الخيار ده فشلنا القروش اللي عندنا وفكرنا نمشي بالبص. ولما ضربنا المشاوير تحت البص ان الحياه دي بتحصل تركب من هنا تمشي اديس من اديس المشوار هو لحد ما تصل نيروبي.
So the movie is interesting because it talks about a Sudanese team that came all the way from Sudan to Kenya in 2019 after a protest and march and dethroning of Omar al-Bashir, the last government. And without any help, without any support, they just got a small minivan and decided to go on to a journey of 6 days from Sudan to Kenya to enter a competition of jiu-jitsu, mixed martial arts.
On set, the creators couldn't help but highlight how great it was to tell the stories they told on screen.
Actually, writing like a script and starting from A to Z and making your own film from scripts to directing and then, being with the editors and stuff, it's more in. But documentaries, you can't control it. Like the documentary control you. Your main character lead you through the process. But yeah, it's still fun. Making films, it's fun, especially for me.
بعد 6 شهور الحياة قلبت 180 درجة. بقى في طولة لسان، ضرب، كنت حامل، حملت وراي.
So to me it was interesting because I always want to support sports in Sudan because there are no any kind of support. So and through my profession as a filmmaker, I wanted to document the whole journey of how they are enduring all this oppression by the government, but still are willing to chase their dreams.
As for the viewers, this experience was nothing short of eye-opening.
It was amazing. It was beautiful. For the first time I've watched a film and it has touched my soul. It has made this grown man cry. It was a beautiful film. Especially the Salon one. I got to know how Sudan is. I got to know how they live. I got to know their language, and I got to know the diversity between everyone there.
It's been really amazing. They've been really amazing and so much resourceful. I've learned much about resilience of the characters coming all the way from Sudan to Kenya. 6 days travel, and they have a kind of tumultuous journey on the way. I've really learned a lot that this is a journey of resilience, and loving what you do really can ignite the passion in you and you can achieve whatever you want. On the other one, the Salon, I've learned that really women also are getting their space, to secure their space as women when it comes to matters gender-based violence.
Sudan, as I come to understand, is a civil war-stricken country. So things like art and everything are not much appreciated there. So for the people in Kenya who don't know, we should make an effort to support such foundations and such platforms so that we can see what Sudan has. Instead of the cliche of Sudan, civil wars, we can see Sudan in a whole other way.
أنا ما أعرف أوصفها كيف، يعني لما شاركت في البطولة اداني إحساس بأنه كأنه حققت حلمي، يعني إنه
With film screenings like this taking place all over our continent, the art scene in Sudan is slowly getting its breath back, and now more than ever, the horizon shines with a glimmer of hope.
Basically, right now, I know that a lot of projects, artistic projects, were happening in Khartoum before war, but there's also a small new movement where all these artists that got out outside of Sudan, they now are curating exhibitions, screening films like me and other fellow filmmakers and curators in Egypt, in Ethiopia. Also, they are all working to expose the artistic side of Sudan and let the whole world know that there's more than just war.
I think we're making the right steps in Sudan since the revolution. We were more free and more powerful and telling more stories and being more tense about it. But I think we're heading forward to the right.
فأتمنى أجر لأي زول مهما كانت إمكانياته محدودة إنه يعرف يقدم أداء جميل، وأنا أعلم كده شعورك إنك طلعت منها كمجموعة.
What a time to be alive to witness the revival of Sudan's artistic sector. Right now, take a short break, but still have lots more in store for you. See you in just a bit.